Hey everybody, it's Avenged Decay here, and I'm going to be giving you my review on Katana Zero, made by Devolver Games, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion about it, so let's get going. Katana Zero is not an easy game. I'm going to let you guys know that right away, but it is actually really rewarding. And the reason why I say that is this is the type of game where you learn from experience. So yeah, call it Dark Souls all you want. And let's get on with this. So basically, what Katana Zero is, it's an action-based hack and slash game where you play as a character, which I don't known as the dragon. Well, there's more spoilers towards that, but we're just gonna continue on. And you pretty much gotta hack and slash your way through obstacle course to obstacle course. And you were injected with this type of drug known as Chronos, which slows down time. And it's used by... I don't want to spoil too much. But it's used as a super soldier serum, basically. And you are... And basically you fought for the war. And you were asked to... You're tasked to eliminate and assassinate certain thugs and masterminds in the process. Now this game is trilogy in error, as I said before, so you're going to be doing a lot of mistakes and a lot of changing those mistakes sort of instances. As you have a rewind button, and every time you die, it rewinds. And every time you complete an area, there's a replay, as you can see currently. Now, this is about maybe... It can be up to... I think... It's a 6 to 8 hour game. It could be longer, depending on how much of a struggle you're gonna have with the game. It's on sale right now on Steam. I don't know if it is on consoles. As you can see, I am currently playing speedrun mode. But, yes. So, there is speedrun mode, and there is actually a story. So, and the story is actually not bad, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting much of a story, I was just expecting a hack and slash game. But, boy, does this game surprise you. It is more than just that. It is way more than just a hack and slash game. I actually liked the story. I found it was actually really relatable and understandable. And you kind of had, and there's characters that you could really care about. They had some pretty deep, interesting characters in this game as well. And there was moments where you felt like you were a bad guy, which usually when you take drugs, that's usually what happens. But just, it's a very immersive experience. And I'm not kidding, there's some moments where I was like, holy crap, man, this is so deep. And it's like, and me questioning my actual opinions. Now, there's actually different choices. There's dialogue choices at times. Like, there's a couple. And apparently one of them actually, it opens up a secret boss fight. Or a super secret boss fight. Which I had no idea about. So it's like these little things that really make it commendable for indie game developers. Not all indie game developers need to copy the same... Not all developers need to copy the same formula over and over again, like Battle Royale. And this is usually what indie developers know how to do best. They try to get creative, and this is by far the most creative game. I bought this game for 11 bucks, and honestly, I think it was worth it. And I also heard really good things about this game. Now, this game came out around 2018. I didn't hear a lot about it. I've heard about my friend Pedro, which is also a very fantastic game. There's moments where this game can turn into a puzzle game. And I like the idea, the whole strategy behind using your kills. I find it's really unique and different. And I had a lot of fun just hacking and slashing my way through area to area. I sometimes just wish there's a little bit more to that, but there's a little bit more of that. And there is different, like I said, there's dialogue choices that change your gameplay. And like, some of the levels are really challenging. The only reason why you're seeing me actually like clear through wave after wave in this is because that's just how advanced, how easily trained you can, how good you can be at this game. Or you can get at this game following from your mistakes, or learning from your mistakes. And I felt like there was like an adrenaline rush, and I felt like later on I actually was getting better at the game. And you will experience that, and it's really fun to play it a second time and like see how much better you've gotten. There's a lot of games that do punish you for dying a lot, but I feel like in this instance, you learn more and more the more you die. And I know, you can say that about Dark Souls. But here, I really do feel like I just get better every time I die. You can also deflect bullets, which is pretty cool. I mean, there's not much to this game, so like I wasn't gonna make this game like a 20 so odd minute review like I did with Doom Eternal, because there's really not much ground to cover. I just want to like tell you guys about this game, and I streamed a lot of it. There was moments where I thought I actually beat it because I noticed that there was a mission select. But thank God that wasn't the end of the game, because I was a little bit disappointed, and I'm glad I got to play more of it. There's not a lot of games where I can briefly say, in my experience, that that I actually enjoyed a game so much that I actually kind of want to replay it, or I miss it. And not a lot of indie games did that to me. I have like full, complete games that do that to me, but never in my life have I actually had an indie game where I just wanted to continue playing it. This was on my mind for actually quite a while, and it's easily the most addicting, one of the most addictive indie games since when I played Minecraft. Or Castle Crashers. I guess it's just the fact that you learn so much as you continue playing this game. But yeah, there's not much. Basically, what you're going through is basically, it's like a really compelling and dedicated story that doesn't lose where it leaves off. It doesn't seem to lose the flow of the story, which a lot of indie games failed to achieve. Because there's some things in indie games where you just wish that you didn't want to do them. And also, 8-bit games, when you constantly die a lot, it does get a little bit frustrating. But I feel like here, I feel like it's just more of a learning experience the more you play it. And honestly, I'm really proud of Devolver Games for creating such a unique concept. While it does seem very familiar to its roots, the story definitely does make up for it. As most of these types of games just don't have very good, compelling stories, you usually play it for the gameplay. And I think that's gonna be about it. If you guys want to check out more of this indie game, I definitely advise you do. Maybe look at my streams a little bit, because I was streaming the game a lot. But yeah, I really liked this game. And I can't wait for the second one, as it does leave it open for a second game. Though I wish it was like it was a lot longer. I would have actually loved this as a full title, as a full game, in all honesty. It would probably be a game that I would like easily enjoy if it was as long as Cuphead. I would actually have been really, I would have been going like hard on this game, and what I mean by that is I would be playing this game so much more. Now, some people may not like the story because sometimes it ruins the flow of the actual game, and you just want to kill. Sadly, you're gonna need to play the story, though later on you will be able to play on speedrun, which has a hard mode, which will give you access to a hard mode. Different settings. And, yeah. And also the soundtrack is also really nice. Like, there was so many tracks that I could easily just listen to constantly over and over again. And I think that's a really good thing to have, especially when you're gonna die like a lot of times. Give some good music while doing that. As I think that would be a really, I feel like that's what really will solidify a game from being tedious and tediously like fun. Because really all you need is just really good music, and it will feel like a breeze. It will just feel like a breeze learning through it constantly. But yeah, that's my review. If you want a really good action indie game, then I highly recommend this game. As you can see, I'm having a lot of trouble right now. God damn it. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this level and then I'm gonna finish this review. Damn it. I like was able to get past all of the other areas like a freaking breeze, but when it comes to this, I can't get past it. But yeah, overall, my final verdict on this game is gonna be easily an 8. Because I really do like the concept, and I like how believable the story really is, and how relatable it really is to real life, to the real life society and generations. There's some really deep topics that they do express in this game that will either leave you, which will either like leave you empty inside or just destroy it inside. This game plays a lot with the concept of of what is right and what is wrong. And it almost feels like you're watching Joker. It's almost like you're playing. It's sort of similar to Joker. It's sort of like who are you? What type of person are you really rooting for? As Dragon starts to go completely insane. Now again, we don't really know what this guy's name is, who the main character's name is, because there's a spoiler like that happens later on. But anyways, but you can see his path of madness, and later on, it does start to end up feeling like a dark journey. But anyways, that's going to be the end of my review. Once again, my final verdict of this game is 8 out of 10, which for indie games is really good. I highly recommend this game. If you feel like $11, don't spend full price on it, because I don't think it is worth $17. Unless you really just want a game where you can take your time on, sort of thing, and feel accomplished the moment you beat it. If the $11, if the sale price going out right now is $11, and you think that is too much still, definitely wait, check for another sale. But I think this game is definitely worth the price tag. And if you're not really looking for any good games to play or stuff, depending on how much you like the concept of the game and how creative you like how much, like, how excited and addicted you feel towards the game. And especially if you're a speedrunner, this is a perfect game for speedrunners. But anyways, that was my review on Katana 0. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and sub. Tell me if you've played this game, if you're thinking of playing this game, because I highly recommend it. It's a game that I'm going to be remembering for a while, I think. And for an indie game to be able to do that is outstanding. But anyways, that's it, guys. It's going to be a wrap. Peace. Love you guys. Bye.